The Cardiac Cats returned for some more CIT Convo magic on Saturday in Athens. Final score in round 2 of the CIT. Ohio 56, Wright State 54. Hi, everybody. I'm Russ Eisenstein, the voice of the Bobcats. Rob Cornelius, our incomparable color analyst on the radio network, joins me. And, yeah, this was down to the wire. And one more time, Ohio got it done.
Yeah, tight game, close game. Lowest scoring first half of the season for Ohio, just 20 points. Lowest total point output of the season, tied 56 in the game, but 56 enough to win this one by a deuce.
Came down to the wire. Bean Willis was the guy that stepped up and made a couple of big plays. One of them, the banger, to give Ohio a lead for good.
Yeah, late three, one of the 5 makes he had tonight on 6 3-point shots, 21 points, and he has been so strong down the stretch since the game at Buffalo.
And Ohio was able to do enough down the stretch in a ball game that was somewhat similar to the Cleveland State game in a different way. It wasn't exactly fluid basketball to start off the first round contest against the Vikings, and it wasn't the first go around, as you alluded to, Ohio scoring very low total at halftime. But to flip the switch in the second half when it was game time and winning time was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it got past a slew of early turnovers by Ohio, and the big picture is Wright State had a ton more shots. Ohio had a ton of defensive rebounds to neutralize that. Still got beaten on the second shots, but not by enough.
So that's 78 wins for this senior class now over the past 3 years. For their class, this is now 97. That's 25 wins on the season now. 25 and 11 Ohio is. All very impressive numbers.
Yeah, big numbers. 25, only the third team. Jim Christian tells us to do that in the postseason. Third team ever in Ohio history to get 25.
2-point win to survive and advance. Here's how it looked and sounded at the Roundhouse on Richland. Campbell throws over to the right side. Vest got in the passing lane, stole it away, picks up the dribble, runs to the goal, and stuffs it home with 2 hands, and Jim Christian wants to stop it immediately. Post, block left. Endor bodies his way in on Darling. And Darling stayed with him, but Endor shoots it mid of the paint, scores, and Ohio gets on the board. It's 4-2. Chest high by Dixon, trucks it into the paint. Young off on the right for 3, and he banged it down. Taylor, right hash, right wing for Ohio. Splits 2, gets all the way to the rim, then pumped it up and in. 6:20 to go first half, 16-9 to Wright State. Willis spot up 3 on the way. Bang! 19-12 Wright State, 2:57 to go for the first half. Taylor at the point, over the right side. Willis for 3, bang! Second made 3 of the ball game for Ohio. Hall gauges the defender behind him, stops right sideline, back to Bean, right wing, back to back. Bangers for Bean. And Ohio's down 1, 19-18. 23-20 Wright State. Willis had the ball picked away by Young. They get it back to Dixon, now to Young, who rocks the rim with the right hand. And Wright State is on top 25-20. Off of the inbound and a curl, it's Wilkins. Baseline left, shoots and scores. Picked up by Seti, here comes Ohio. 3 on 4, it's Seti. Gets it corner right, Willis for 3. No, rammed around and in. It hit the front iron, kissed off the backboard, came down through a delayed book it for Bean. Ohio's down 2, 35-33. Kellogg point right has just 4 points today. Into the post, Campbell catches, goes up and lays it in. And Ohio leads for the first time today, 39-37. Wing right, it's Vest. Blue past Seti, in deep. Kellogg fouled him. Vest banked it in. We're tied at 43. Now to Arsenault in between the circles. Drives left to the painted area, all the way in deep. Banked it up and in. Well, apparently it was a good timeout. 50-47 to Wright State up 3. It's Willis. Drives all the way on the right side. Fallback 3 on the way. Bang! 59 seconds left. 51-50. Ohio on top by 1. Arsenault across the timeline now. 47 seconds left. Shot clock at 22. Travis Wilkins just stepped in there and stole the ball away. Willis runs to the goal, laid it up and in. With 40 seconds left. 53-50. Timeout. High on the right side. Drives in deep. Got away with the travel. Throws it low on the left side to Vest, who lays it in. 18 seconds left. Timeout Wright State. Arsenault drives left wing in trouble. Back high on the right side. Vest for 3, and he rimmed it around it off. Rebound Sledge goes back up, laid it in. 56-54. Ohio's going to win, it would appear. Wilkins gets it in, throws it down the floor. Endor had it stolen away. Vest, half-court heave at the buzzer. No, Ohio wins. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. 56-54 over Wright State, and we play on to play in the third round of the CIT. So just like the other night, we don't know today where Ohio is going for round number 3 of the CIT, but it's 32 down to 16, and Ohio is now down to 1 of 8 left in this tournament. You wonder if it will be a home or road game, and you wonder who it's going to be against, but you know there will be another game.
Yeah, Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. A lot of pseudo-local teams still floating out there. Still a time to play today. VMI's already won. Eastern Michigan's out there playing Columbia. I believe Murray State's still in the mix. Could be almost anybody.
Yeah, and it's somewhat odd when you're in a tournament structure and you don't know who. Originally, we thought today was going to be IPFW. Instead, it was Wright State. IPFW lost to VMI, so we'll find out, and then you'll find out.
Let's make a deal. Let's see what's in the box.
A box, hopefully, for a win that will send Ohio on to round number 4 of the CIT. How about that? For Tanner Smith and Tony Germain and the entire Bobcat TV crew, and for Rob C., I'm Russ Eisenstein. This is Bobcat TV.